me tell you all how I fumbled $5,000. Now, some time ago, I was planning to open my company, right? I got this fire business idea, explicit idea. I was pumped, high spirited, because even I, who has the idea, I was amazed at how I could think about something as innovative as that. That's how powerful that idea was. So I got into work immediately. I started working on my project, did my research, started drafting my proposals, my analysis, and all of that. And I figured that the materials I needed to test run my product, I couldn't get them here in Nigeria, so it was something I needed to import into Nigeria. I realized that the funding for this project was crazy, and I don't have money. So I just had to speak to God. I prayed. I was like, God, you were the one who gave me this idea. You need to fund it. So a few months into that, I got an opportunity. An opportunity came. Now, what was this opportunity? It was more like a business grant, okay? All you had to do was to pitch your business idea to the investors, and if they find it innovative enough, they were going to invest into your business, okay? So I was excited. Immediately I got the opportunity. I was like, God has done it. I did my application. I applied for it. I just told God, if I can just get an approval for this application, the rest, leave it to me. Because I was very confident in myself. Like I said, even before I got the opportunity, I was already working on my project, drafting my proposals and all of that. So I was prepared, or so I thought. So a few weeks after submitting that application, I got a mail. It was my approval mail. I got approved. I got in. You should have seen me that day. I was excited. There was no name I did not call God. There was no promise I did not make to God. There was no vow I did not make to God. That's to show you how excited I was. I was happy. I started preparing for my pitch. Now, you know what happened? While I was preparing for my pitch, I wasn't thinking about how my business could solve problems anymore. I wasn't thinking about how my fire business idea. Do you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about the $5,000. There was no life I did not transform in my imagination. As a matter of fact, I told myself that, see, once that money drops like this, bah, I won't see anything, but there will be signs. Who is Ashakai? There was no life I did not transform in my head that day. I'm telling you the truth. I did not. Me, that was looking for funding for my company, for my project. That wasn't my problem again. There was nothing I did not buy in my head. I got distracted. Now ask me how $5,000 was going to change the whole Nigeria. Now D-Day came. I started my pitch. It was not until mid-pitch I realized that I was no longer selling my idea. I was now selling desperation. I became desperate. It became a battle of pick me, pick me, pick me. Long story short, I got disqualified. I was in shock. I was like, Amy, stainless. Because my friends call me stainless. I was like, stainless. As intelligent as I am, as confident, as prepared as I am. You guys disqualified me. You're telling me that my idea is not good enough. I cried. I go home. I cried. For a couple of days, I cried like that. It was after I was done crying in a river, I decided to sit down and think properly. That's when I realized. I learned something. Sometimes, the things that we are praying so much about, we are not even mentally, physically, or emotionally prepared for those things. It was at that point I knew that what I needed wasn't even the money. I needed more clarity. I needed to work on myself. I had a lot of self-development, character development to do, self-growth to do on myself. Because at the end of the day, money is not supposed to be chased. You're meant to build something valuable. So it starts to chase you. Or if you flip the script and you start chasing after it, you will lose sight of what is most important. You will lose sight of the main thing at hand. So, now when I'm planning or praying, I always ask myself, if the opportunity should come now, text, will you really be ready? This is a question I want each and every one of us to ask ourselves. Because every day we are working hard, every day we are doing this, doing that. If someone should meet you today and tell you, sell yourself in 10 minutes, will you land that contract? Because you see, hype can get you into a room, but only preparation can keep you there. So you need to build yourself, build your business as well. That is the real bag. Don't just build your business, build yourself. So that you have that version of you. That version of you that will know how to handle the money when it comes. That version of you that will know how to handle the money when it comes. So that when opportunity comes, you will not fumble it, you'll do what? You'll own it. So guys, this is day 23. And I'll see you in day 24.